Tonight I'm trying Thai food for the first time ever, but I can only order vegan dishes. By the end of this dinner we will find out if Thai food is actually something worth coming back for. The problem is I have no idea what most of these dishes even are, and I'm here with my fiance's family, still secretly doing this vegan experiment. So tonight we are going in completely blind. Welcome to a new video of 1 Year Vegan! We just arrived at the restaurant and immediately this place feels different. There are Buddhas everywhere, plants, wooden furniture, low lighting. The atmosphere is calm, almost relaxing. They gave us chopsticks and I genuinely have no idea how to use them. That could become a problem later. But first I need to figure out what I'm actually going to eat. Opening the menu, I honestly expected maybe 1 or 2 vegan options. Instead, there's an entire vegan section. And suddenly, this became way more interesting. There are actually enough options to build a full vegan meal. Since this is my first time ever trying Thai food, I don't want to play it safe. I want variety. So I decided to order a vegan starter set with 5 different dishes. Because if I'm doing this for the first time, I want to understand what Thai flavors are actually like. For the main dish, I go with the stir-fried tofu, cashew and vegetables. This feels like the safest choice, or at least I hope so. While waiting for the food, my future father-in-law starts teaching me how to use chopsticks, which looks simple, until you actually try it. Apparently, you keep one stick still and move the other. Sounds easy? I already know this is going to go badly. They also bring water with mint, lime and lemon, very common here in Poland. And honestly, small details like that always make the experience feel more special. Then finally the food arrives, and immediately one thing stands out. It actually looks exactly like the menu photos. That almost never happens. Usually restaurants oversell everything, but this looked promising. Now comes the real test. Since this is my first Thai experience, I want to taste everything properly. So I start with the fried samosas. First with the sweet sauce. Then with the spicy sauce. And instantly I know which one wins. The spicy sauce completely changes the flavor, way better. Then I move to the Thai corn, and this one surprises me. Crunchy, slightly sweet, with just enough spice. Definitely one of the better first impressions so far. Then come the vegan spring rolls. And honestly, I expected to like this more. They weren't bad, but compared to the Thai corn, they didn't stand out. At this point, I'm starting to realize something. Thai food has way more contrast than I expected. Some flavors hit immediately, others feels completely different from what I'm used to. But now comes the real challenge, the chopsticks. Because tasting the food is one thing, actually grabbing it is another story. Vegetables, manageable. Tofu, almost impossible. I keep trying and failing again and again. Meanwhile, everyone else looks completely comfortable. At this point, I'm losing to a piece of tofu. This is the best solution, the only way for me to survive this dinner. As they say in Thailand, Jin Hai Aroi. Now it's time for the main dish, the tofu, because visually this looked incredible. Probably the dish I was most curious about, so expectations were high. But after a few bites I realized something. The vegetables were good. The cashew added texture, the sauce worked well, but the tofu itself wasn't my favorite. Not terrible, just not something I would order again. Overall, not my favorite dinner. What's coming next? But the evening wasn't over yet. Later we stopped for pizza. And after trying completely unfamiliar flavors, I wanted something simple, something predictable, something I already knew I liked: pizza. This place uses Italian ingredients and vegan options are limited. So I go with the marinara. Simple, classic, and after the first bite, I immediately knew this was comfort food. Rich tomato sauce, good texture, no surprises, and after experimenting all evening, that felt perfect. So, after my first Thai food experience, would I eat it again? No. Some dishes surprised me, some didn't. And honestly, that's exactly why trying new food is interesting. You never really know what you're going to like until you try it. And that's what this vegan year is really about. Testing, learning, discovering, and sometimes being completely surprised.